Right. Good afternoon, everybody. I think good afternoon, everybody. I think you have here. We can hear me. Can you hear me now? Please. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I welcome you all to this English session. Today I'm going to wait a minute. I'm going to discuss a paper. Earlier I have published this one in the groups. You may have taken a printout, or if you don't have, if you couldn't take a printout, just write the answers in a paper and you can mark them while I am discussing. There are 10 questions. This is a model question paper for the third term test 2021. Now you have given the timetable of it. So it will be held in March. So we can discuss some possible questions here in this paper, right? And this session is conducted from the Chilau Zonal English channel, and you can take these, you can watch these recordings later in our YouTube channel also. And I'm Chamit Senanayaka from Chilau St. Mary's College. Right, let's start our task, and let's go to the first question. I will give you 5 minutes to answer it. Go to the first question and write the answers, please. You can send the chat also. Kamit Kalhar, thank you for your answers. Right, thank you very much for your answers. And shall we discuss it? I think you may have written the answers. Right, let's go to the first question here. Fill in the blanks with the appropriate collective noun given in the brackets, right? Now you have learned collective nouns in grade 9 and in other grades also. Before I discuss the answers for this question, I will go to the presentation to introduce some points about collective nouns. Right, here I have given some examples for collective nouns. First, let's look at what is a collective noun, right? Collective nouns are nouns that refer to things, places, or people as a unit, right? So in the collective nouns, we can see a collection of things, sometimes a collection of places, or right? And look at the examples here. Look at the examples. Right, first one, a herd of elephants, right? Herd of elephants. There are 3 elephants, right? You can see this is a unit. The herd is a unit, right? And in this herd, there are some elephants, right? So we can mention it as a unit, and we call it a herd of elephants, right? Aliranchuak. And then you can see a bunch of flowers. A bunch of flowers. The bunch is the unit, right? In this bunch, we can see some flowers, right? So it is a unit. Bunch is a unit. A bunch of flowers, malmitak. And in the third picture, you can see there are 3 robbers. So we can call that unit a gang of robbers, Horuranchuak. And in the next example, you can see a band of musicians, right? There are some players, there are 4 people. As a unit, it's a band, so we can call it a band of musicians. Musicians are in the band, in that unit, so we call that collective noun a band of musicians. You can see mountains, a range. This is the range. So you can see this range. There are some mountains, and there are some mountains. So we can call this one a range of mountains, Kanduwetiyak, a range of mountains. And next picture, a bunch of grapes, right? There are some grapes in this bunch. The collective noun, a bunch, the unit is the bunch. So we call this one a bunch of grapes. And next one, a carton of milk, right? So this is a type of box, and we call it a carton of milk. And the last picture, you can see a panel of judges. You may have seen this kind of panels in television, in some programs, singing programs, dancing programs. We can see a panel of judges, right? The panel. This is the unit. Panel is the unit, right? So in collective noun, we can see a collection in a unit, right? So we call them collective nouns. So I think you may have got some idea about the collective nouns from this slide. So let's go to the picture. Let's go to the question now. Right. Let's go to the first question. And look at the first one. The first one is done. My mother bought a carton of milk in the supermarket, right? You saw the picture of a carton of milk. So my mother bought a carton of milk in the supermarket. And in the second picture, second question, the police have arrested a gang of thieves. Now we know the answer. Now we know that collective noun, a gang of thieves. The police have arrested a gang of thieves. And next one, I ate a slice of bread. A slice of bread. I ate a slice of bread for the breakfast. And third one, the vegetable seller sold me a bundle of spinach. A bundle, mitya, right? A bundle of spinach. Spinach can nimiti valda, spinach. Next one, a child took a box of color pencils. A box of color pencils from the cupboard. A box of color pencils from the cupboard. Next one, a monkey stole a comb of bananas, a comb of bananas from the temple. A comb of bananas. Stole means the past tense verb of steal, right? Stole a comb of the temple. So these are the first question, the collective nouns for the first question. Please mark your answers if you have written them, and make your necessary changes there. Right. And next, please go to the second question and take a few minutes to write the answers for that one. I will clear this one within few seconds and go to the second test and complete the answers. I will clear the answers now. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this question so you can collect them and you can refer them later time and take a screenshot. You can refer them later, right? I will clear the answers and let's go to the second question. Right, you have to match the situations here in the second question. Take few seconds to complete that one, please. Right, thank you very much for your answers. Right, this is not a very difficult question. So let's move to the answers now. Match the situations in A with the most suitable explanatory phrase in B. Put the correct letter in the box, right? So you have to match them together and you have to put the correct letter here, right? Don't misunderstand the tasks here. You have to put this letter, right? The suitable letter here in this box, right? No need to write the number. So you have to match the correct response here from here and you have to write the letter in the box, relevant box. Right, let's discuss, let's start that question. First one, I am suffering from a severe headache. I am suffering from a severe headache. So the correct response for that is get well soon. Right? That's a wish, get well soon. So the answer is C. Answer is C. Next one, second one, your friend is going on a trip to Sigiriya. Your friend is going on a trip to Sigiriya. So the correct response is D, safe drive. Safe drive. D, right? Safe drive. Third one, there will be a party tonight. There will be a party tonight. So we can write the response, correct response, A. Oh, how nice. Oh, how nice. A. And next one, fourth one, I scored the highest mark in English. I scored the highest mark in English. It's an achievement. So we can wish by using the response F, well done. It's F, well done. Next one, fifth one, your brother is celebrating his birthday. Your brother is celebrating his birthday. So we all know that common response, many happy returns of the day. The answer is B for the fifth one. Answer is B for the fifth one. And the last one, look, lots of garbage scattered everywhere. Lots of garbage scattered everywhere. So the last response is how awful. E. How awful. E. That means that's not good, right? That's dangerous. Scattered garbage. Right, mark your answers for the second questions, and if there are some wrong answers, please make the necessary changes. And move to the third question. Third question is a picture descriptions. You have to complete the paragraph by using the words given in the box. and go through the picture first, then complete the blanks, right? I will keep these answers for a few seconds, and please do the question number 3. I will share the answers, so you can take a screenshot from this question also. Right, let's move to the third question. Right, please do this one. Right, thank you for your answers. And I appreciate your contribution. I appreciate your responses here. And there are 2 extra words, right? Please concern about that also. There are 2 extra words. There are only 10 blanks, but in this box, there are 12 words, right? So select the most suitable word for the blank. Right, let's discuss the answers. I think you may have finished the task. Right, let's go to the first one. There are 4 people in the picture, right? You can see there are some things in this picture. There is a lady and a gentleman, 2 children, a dog, a cow, a tree, a pond, a cat, right? There are a lot of things in this picture. So when we go through this picture, we can see 4 people, right? There are 4 people in the picture. The first answer is picture. And then the 2 blank are playing with a toy bus. So only 2 children are playing here in this picture. So we can get the word children as the second answer. The two children are playing with a toy bus. The 2 children are playing with a toy bus. Third, next, their father is, this may be the father, right? So we can see he's reading a newspaper here in this picture. So we can get the answer. The father is reading a newspaper. Father is reading a newspaper. And the mother is serving tea. Mother is serving tea. The picture is very clear to you. So we can see that mother is serving some tea to the father. Next, the dog is playing. So here in this picture, we can see the dog is playing with the ball. So the dog is playing with a ball. With a ball. බෝලයක් එක්ක සෙල්ලම් කරනවා බල්ලා. The dog is playing with a ball near the pond. There are blank inside the pond, right? When we concern about the pond, we can see some flowers. So the answer for the sixth question, sixth blank, there are some flowers in the pond, inside the pond. And next, a cat is blank beside the children. A cat is blank beside the children. We can see the picture of the cat here. So it is sleeping here. So a cat is sleeping beside the children. Paseking, beside means paseking, the children. Next, there are some flowers. It should be flowers. There are some flower pots near the pond. There are some flower pots near the pond, right? Malpochi කීපයක් තියෙනවා pond එක අසල. There are some flower pots near the pond. And next, a calf. Calf means වහුපැටියා. A calf is trying to enter the garden. Sorry, Garden. A calf is trying to enter the garden. There's a jack tree close to the house. There's a jack tree close to the house. These are the answers for the third question. Mark your answers, please. And there are two extra words, and we did not use ball and the word map, right? So mark your answers. You can take a screenshot and move to the test 4 here. I will keep the answers for a few seconds. Right, I will clear the answers. And before go to the test number 4, it is from prepositions. The question is from prepositions. I will go to describe some facts about prepositions here. Right. Let's go to the next slide. You can see some prepositions here, main prepositions which are mentioned in this paper. Right, go to the first one, over, right? Over means, that means ihelin කියන අදහස, over, right? So there's a difference between on and over, right? If it is on, this should be on the box, right? But when the preposition over, there's a gap between these two, right? Over means ihelin, right? Look at these two pictures. You can clearly understand what it means, right? Over means ihelin. And next one, through means haraha, through. You look at these pictures, right? It clearly emphasizes the meaning. And through, the ball is going through this box, right? Going through this box, that means haraha. Next one, beside means right? So you can see the ball is beside this box, right? There are two pictures. So you can clearly identify the meaning of that word with these pictures. So carefully go through these pictures to understand the meaning, to get the meaning. And the last one, in, that means inside, right? The ball is in the box. There are two pictures. It clearly indicates the position where the things are, right? Every preposition here indicates the position, right? So look at these 4 pictures again. The first one, over. Second one, through. Next one, beside. And last one, in. Right, let's move the question now. Right, please do the question. I will give you a few seconds. Right, let's discuss the answers. Look at the first one. Fill in each blank with one of the following prepositions. There are 5 prepositions. Right, look at the first one. Look at the first one. The train ran through the tunnel. Tunnel means umaga, right? Koche umaga haraha. The train ran tunnel, right? Through the tunnel. The rain ran through the tunnel. Next one. We had lunch at a restaurant. We had lunch at a restaurant beside the lake. Beside the lake. Second answer. Beside the lake. Third one, the prince was seated in a carriage. In a carriage. The prince was seated in a carriage. Fourth one, the servants held a golden umbrella over king's head to protect him from the sun. Protect him from the sun. From the sun. Last one, he was dressed in lovely garments with an umbrella held over his head. Over his head. Right, mark your answers for the fourth question. Fourth question, prepositions. We were talking about prepositions. The fourth one. And move to the question number 5, test number 5, and write the answers. I will clear the answers now for the test 4. Right, let's move to the question number 5 here. Question number 5, it is from relative pronouns, and you have to make a change here. Please remove this word who and write which instead of that. Which. Right. Okay. Take 2 or 3 minutes to write the answers. Right. Let's go to the answers. Uh, Fill in the blank, selecting the most suitable relative pronoun uh, from the brackets, right? There are 6 relative pronouns here. So in relative pronouns, we have to select the most suitable one which relates to the place, date, or person in the sentence, right? So look at the first one. The author whom you saw on TV last night visited our school today. So here, author whom you saw, right? It related to object pronoun, an object pronoun. The author whom you saw on TV, or that author TV visited our school today. Other is called our. Right. And the second one, we brought the computer, right? So we have to select the related relative pronoun, suitable relative pronoun for this one, the computer. We brought the computer which belonged to my father. So we can use the relative pronoun which, right? If there is thing, we have to use the relative pronoun which in the sentence. So the second answer, we brought the computer which belonged to my father. Mage තාත්තාට අයත් computer එක, right? So we describe the word computer from this word which, from this relative pronoun which, right? Next one, the girls speak Chinese. The girls speak Chinese whose mother writes poems. Whose mother, that means it is a possessive adjective, right? Whose mother, ඇගේ මව කියන එකයි, right? The girls speak Chinese. Kind of this girl's mother, right? It describes girl's mother from this relative pronoun. It describes the girl's mother speak Chinese whose mother writes poems. The next one, she loves books. She loves books. So we have to mention this one. We have to take this word. This is the word we should use the relative pronoun. She loves books which have happy endings. Which have happy endings. Which have happy endings. Next one, this is the school. This is the school. The school is a place. School is a place. So we have to use a relative pronoun that describe a place. So we can use the relative pronoun where. This is the school where my brother studied. Where my brother studied. මේ තමයි මගේ සහෝදරයා ඉගෙන ගත්තු ඉස්කෝලේ. This is the school where my brother studied. And next one, my favorite season is summer, right? Summer. So it's a time. Summer is a time. So we can use the relative pronoun when that describes a time here. So we can use that when. Summer is that my favorite season is summer when the sun shines brightly. When the sun shines brightly. Right. Go to the answers, please, and mark your answers quickly and move to the question number 6. it's a note. You have to go through the question and complete the note there. So easy. That is somewhat easy than writing a note. So you have to complete the blanks of this note. So please go through the question first and do it quickly. I will clear the answers here. Question number 6, test number 6. I will give you 2 minutes to complete this one. Right, let's discuss the answers. Look at the question first. You are the secretary of the English Literary Association, English Literature Association of your school, right? You are the secretary. And the monthly meeting of it is held today. But you have received a message from your mother asking you to come home early because your father is admitted to the hospital. So write a note to your assistant secretary and you have to mention these facts in the note. First one, regret your inability to attend the meeting. Next one, why you are unable to attend. And third one, request to do the day's proceedings. Right. So go to the question again. You are the secretary of the English Literary Association of your school and the monthly meeting is held today. But you have received a message from your mother. අම්මගේ message එකක් එනවා asking you to come home early. ගෙදර එන්න කියලා කලින් because your father is admitted to the hospital. තාත්තා hospital admit කරලා. So අද monthly meeting එක English Literature Association එකේ තමයි secretary ලේකම්, right? And තාත්තා hospital නිසා you can't go attend to that meeting. Write a note to your assistant secretary. First, you have to regret your inability to attend the meeting, right? කනගාටු පළ කරන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාට meeting එකට එන්න බැරි එක ගැන. Then, why you are unable to attend? You have to write the reason. හේතුව කියන්න ඕනේ එන්න බැරි and request to do the day's proceedings. Assistant secretary ට කියන්න ඕනේ දවසේ වැඩ ටික කරන් යන්න කියලා. Right. So, let's go to the answers. Dear Juan, I'm sorry, I am unable to attend to the meeting. Meeting එකට attend වෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ today. I'm sorry, I am unable to attend. මට විදිහක් නැහැ attend to the meeting today. Meeting එකට සහභාගී වෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ. I have Next answer, here you can see you have received a message. You have received a message. I have received a message from my message. Is telling the reason, right? Asking me to come home early, right? කලින් ගෙදර එන්න කියලා, right? This is the reason why he cannot attend the meeting, why he is unable to attend the meeting, right? So first, in the very first sentence, he says he regret his inability, right? I'm sorry, I am unable to attend to the meeting today, right? මට අද meeting එකට එන්න වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Regret කරනවා. Second one, he says the reason. I have received a message from my mother asking me to come home early, right? Then he requests, right? Please do the day's proceedings. Please do the day's proceedings. The agenda is with our English teacher, right? So he requests to the day's proceedings, right? Follow the steps that he has written the note. So you may have to write a note yourself in the paper itself, right? So carefully go through the answers, go through the note before you go to the text, and you can develop a note yourself by taking these, by concerning these sentences, right? So mark your answers quickly and move to the question number 7. Move to the question number 7 quickly. I will clear the answers. And so you have to complete that question by using correlative conjunctions, either or, neither nor. Right, take 2 minutes. Right, let's discuss the answers as it takes some time. Complete the sentences with either or, neither nor. The first one is done for you. Look at the example there. We can take the train at either 1 o'clock or 5:30. If we use either, it may be the positive sentence, right? We can take the train at either 1 o'clock අපිට train එක 1ට හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් 5:30ට හරි ගන්න පුළුවන්. It is positive, right? We use neither nor in negative situations, right? Look at the second question there. We can have basketball practices in the morning, in the afternoon. So there's a positive situation. So we can write, we can have basketball practices either in the morning or in the afternoon. අපිට උදේ හරි හවස හරි දවල් හරි basketball practice කරන්න පුළුවන්, right? Go to the third question there. The England, France are in Asia. They are separate continent, right? So they are not in Asia, right? So there's a negative situation. So we know England and France are not in Asia, right? So we have to use here the conjunctions neither nor. Neither nor. So the sentence is neither the England nor France are in Asia. Englandවත් Franceවත් ආසියාවේ නෙමෙයි තියෙන්නේ, right? Remember that here we don't use not with the be verb, right? Neither the England nor France are not in Asia, not like that. We don't use are not. So if we use the correlative conjunction neither nor, we keep this one in positive form, right? Are in Asia, right? Not are not in Asia, so are in Asia. Please remember that part. Neither the England nor France are in Asia. They are in separate continent. And go to the next question. Right, go to the next question. Blank Kumara, Kosala was at home when I came home. So I couldn't give the message. But message then the bariuna, right? Kosalavat, Kumaravat, gather hiti ne. So negative situation. We have to use neither nor here. Neither no. Right? So neither no. Neither Kumara nor Kosala was at home. Kumaravat, Kosalavat, gather hiti ne. When I came home, so I couldn't give the message. Right, go to the fifth one. You can either play cricket or play computer games. Right, or cricket sellan karana puluwan, නැත්නම් computer games sellan karana puluwan after you finish the homework. Homework finish කරයින් පස්සේ. Right, you can either play cricket or play computer games after you finish your homework. Right, last question, the shirt fit me, my father. So we return, right? Return karana negative situation. The shirt neither fit me nor my father. No, my father. So we return it back to the shop. Right, quickly mark your answers and make necessary changes. Please go to the question number 8. Question number 8. You can take a screenshot here if it as it takes some time to write the answers. So take a screenshot and you can refer them later, right? But I will share this one and quickly discuss the answers for this question. Now, this one for some time quickly. Right, please listen to the text here. Please listen to the text for a while.
In the late 1800s, a man named Henry Ford had a dream. He wanted to make a car. Ford's first car was built in his shop in 1903. Over the next 5 years, he continued to do experiment with additional models. He needed a strong but cheap metal for the chassis. He called vanadium steel in 1908, but Ford was not still satisfied. He continued to work on improving his manufacturing methods. At first, it was a small business that made only a few cars a day. Groups of 2 or 3 workers built the cars one at a time. Instead of a few automobiles a day, the Ford company now built one every 93 minutes. As a result, they could sell more cars at lower price.
Right, let's go to the first question. What was the dream of Henry Ford? What was the dream of Henry Ford? The first answer is to make a car. Right. Second one, when was the first car built? When was the first car built? In 1903. In 1903. According to the passage, the answer is in 1903. Third one, how many cars did they manufacture at a time in the past? So 1 car at a time. 1 car at a time. Right, at the beginning they manufactured only 1 car at a time, right? So now they build one every 93 minutes, right? Every 93 minutes they build a car there, right? Right, then say word classes at following words. So the first one, dream, we know it's a noun. The word class of the word dream is a noun. Next one, cheap, is an adjective. It's an adjective, cheap. And next one, now, is an adverb. Is an adverb. Right. Fifth one, find the opposites for the following words. Opposites, viruddha pada. Last, first, opposite is first. Higher, opposite is lower. Right, mark your answers quickly. I have a few more minutes to complete this one. So quickly we have to go to the next two questions. Right, take a screenshot of this one. You can take a screenshot. Right, I will clear the answers and move to the next question. If you have missed something, you can go through the YouTube channel and you can watch this one again. Watch this lesson again. Right. For the test 9 here, select the most appropriate word and complete the sentences. Right. There are homophones because test 7. I will try. Right. I will try to discuss the answers, show the answers again. Before that, let's discuss these answers, right? Test 9, the pronunciation is same, right? Allowed, but there are different meanings and different spellings. Here in these words, we call them homophones, right? So you have to use them correctly in the blanks, in the sentences in this question. First one, smoking is not allowed. Smoking is not allowed inside the bus. Please read this message aloud. Message එක වේගෙ හයියෙන් කියවන්න. Message එක හයියෙන් කියවන්න. Here this allowed කියන ඉඩ නැහැ කියන එක. ඉඩක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ, right? Smoking is not allowed bus එකේ දුම් බොන්න බෑ, right? Next one, you have to understand whether it is right or wrong, right? ඔයාට ඒක හරිද වැරදිද? Right කියන්නේ RIGH right means නිවැරදි, right? Right, නිවැරදි. Next one, I have to write an article. I have to write an article to the newspaper. That's right, WRITE right means ලියනවා. I have to write an article to the newspaper. Next one, how much is the bus fare? FARE fare means ගාස්තුව. How much is the bus fare to Colombo? Next one, we buy vegetables at the village fair. FAIR, village fair. FAIR fair means polar. FAIR fair, polar. Next one, we have to put on your coat to go to the party. COAT coat, kabaya. COAT coat, kabaya, the cloth that we wear. And next one, where is the volleyball court? COURT court, right? Court කියන්නේ volleyball court. Volleyball, the place where we play volleyball, right? And I got a court, volleyball court. That is not court, it is court, volleyball court, right? Pronounce the correct word, volleyball court. Next one, she goes to school by train. She goes to school by train. And next one, please buy me a toffee. Here buy means miladi ganna. Please buy me a toffee. Right? Please buy me a toffee. Right. Okay, mark your answers. Mark your answers. And let's move to the last question here. You have to write a small paragraph from these 4 topics. So I have prepared a small paragraph about this one. Right. So we were discussing this part. Right. This is a simple paragraph about how I enjoyed my last vacation. So you can take a screenshot and later go through the paragraph and you can write your own paragraph, right? This is how I enjoyed my last vacation. So I need to wind up the session because we have another session. We have another session at 4 o'clock. So please take a screenshot of this one. So you can go through the YouTube video as well later to if you have screenshot of this one. Right. Thank you very much for participation today to get some knowledge from our English channel. And I hope we hope to discuss some more lessons in other days. You can have the timetable in the group. And thank you very much for coming, and see you later.